Okay. So yesterday we saw about like how to like visualize, like how to get started, how to pick one of the techniques. Today I'm going to give you money technique. Okay. So first, like visualization means, yes, you are going to like pick a spot. You're going to like sit comfortably, just going to visualize and see that how super successful you are in the future, right? So that's like a daily habit. You pick a particular time and then you do it every day. So nothing, like you just have to imagine and visualize and bring like that scene in your mind, so that you feel very positive, very confident, very hopeful for your future. So that is visualization technique. So in order for this visualization technique to be like very successful, and you need to have this, like, do not tell this to anybody. That's one thing. Like, do not keep telling to your mom, your dad, everybody, like, oh, I'm sitting here and visualizing. Like, nobody can understand all these concepts. These are like very complicated concepts. So don't tell them anything. Just say that you're doing meditation, and then you just sit and do this visualization. Okay. Next one is like you have to think about what are the things that can make you happy. So you're going to, like, for example, um, yeah, this particular food makes me happy. Like, these are the people that is like, when I see them, I'm very happy. And what are the things? For example, it can be small things. So like, for example, some people like dresses, some people like food, some people like stationery items, some people like all different kinds of pens. So you need to list down things, take a list of things that make you happy, and then you are going to like incorporate all those one items in your visualization. For example, you wearing a very good dress, you being like having a very good haircut, and you eating your favorite food, and then you being with people you like. So all this, like, small triggers, happy triggers, we call it as happy triggers. So you need to incorporate that in your daily life. And what we are trying to tell to our mind is like, these are the things I like. I want more of it. I want more of um, like this happiness in my life throughout the day. I want all this happiness. So first you have to tell to yourself. You have to take a list of like items that you like. That's your favorite items. Because some people, when I ask what is your favorite thing, they are unable to identify. They don't even know what's their favorite food. So they're like, oh, I don't have anything specific. I like all kinds of food and all that. So you have to relate yourself happiness with certain things and make a list of those things, because it's very crucial for your mind to identified what makes you happy. You're not neutral about things. This is your favorite, like, spot. This is your favorite restaurant. This is my favorite color. This is my favorite dress. This is my favorite pen. This is my favorite, like, notebook. Whatever it is, you're going to like tell to your mind that these are my favorites. I want this throughout my life. So during visualization, it's very important that you always think happy and visualize yourself in a very successful and happy mode. So next one is like money attraction technique. It's very important if you are like searching for job. Um, so what you have to do is you have to take, let me take a blank check. So you have to take a blank check like this. It can be in any color or format. There are so many templates available in the internet. So you can take any of the checks. Okay. And then what you do, for example, you're taking this one, you write your name here. Okay. So pay in the sense, pay to the order of, pay to the order of your name. Okay. Your full name. And then the date is today's. Always you have to do it in the present. Okay. Today, April to 8, 6 a.m. So it is April 2, 2025. And then your name, the amount, how much you want, and the dollar, like how much it is. For example, you need $10,000 every month. So you write it as $10,000. And then you have to like make sure your full name is printed. Okay, your full name and the date. I told you it needs to be current date, and whatever is the amount, there is no limitation. You can write $1 million, $2 million, even $1 billion. That is up to you. but whatever that, but your mind will limit you. Okay, your mind is like, oh, you don't deserve more than this is the maximum. So your mind will always limit you with the money. It will not, nobody will say I need infinite amount of money. They'll always give you a number. So your mind will limit that for you, but whatever your mind tells you, you have to like write it down. Okay, so you can take any of the checks, whichever you feel drawn to. Like for example, this one looks more realistic, so you can do that, and you have to have that check. So why you are writing a check on yourself, like, and with your name printed, like your full name printed with the exact amount, and you want to visualize this check, so you have to take a printout of this check. Okay, no digital copy. Take a printout of this check and view this check like almost throughout the day. Okay, and make sure that nobody thinks that you're crazy, but you have to view this throughout the day because you need to attract money. You're telling the check that I want this. Okay, so you have to, it has to be real. One day it will become real. So you write this check and view it throughout the day, touch it, and then you really feel this is a real check. This is a real one, and I want this about every month. I need a check and it needs to be under my name. So this check technique actually works a lot. Some of my students are like, ma'am, when you say it, I don't believe it, but this really like worked in a span of like 30 days, 60 days. They tell me I really got money flowing into my bank account. So full name is essential. Current date is essential. And then you can like write checks almost like every month, every once 15 days we can do this technique. And then you have to make it, what you're telling to your mind is like, I'm receiving money under my name. Currently you may not be receiving even $1, but you're just telling to the universe that I need money under my name, please give it somehow. So check technique is very successful technique, and you also want to make sure that you view this throughout the day, like in the morning before you go to bed, and make sure make sure it's very safe. Do not show to anybody. All the manifestation techniques, please don't disclose to anybody. Have it very private practice, and then you're going to like visualize and then tell to yourself that I want this money flowing to every month in my bank account. Okay, so that's one thing. Next one is, any doubts on the money check technique? This check technique, any doubts on that?
It could be downloaded from any template, or I we can use like original checkbook also.
Yeah, you can use original. Make sure that, see, I mean, if it is original checkbook, it's someone's account checkbook. It's yours or
Mine.
mine? Yeah. So when you make sure you, because you're writing amount, right? So you're going to make sure that it's not, nobody sees that you're not giving
Yes.
that to
Yeah,
someone.
yeah.
So yes, if you can use a real thing, but make sure it's protected. Okay. So the more real it is, the more positive you're going to become. And it makes you happy whenever you see a check on your name, like especially full name, and then with that amount, you'll be like, I really deserve this. If everybody in the world deserve billions of dollars, I deserve this amount. Okay. So I'm smart, I'm hardworking, I'm doing my best, and I deserve money. So you have to like, you should not be guilty of like having the desire for money, because some people think like, oh, she wants so much money, and that's not a good thing. No, there are like a lot of people. I'll give you an example of how rich the world is. Okay, so if you won't even believe like how rich people are. So just the amount of money they have. So it's an all in billion dollars. Okay, so they are very young. If you see their age and all, it's just 45, 40s, like 35. They're very young. So what is unique about them is like, they are open to receiving money, right? They didn't think like, they are not limited by their money in their mind. They are doing something that they like, and they're investing a lot of hard time and hard work, the result is the universe is giving them large amount of money like we can't even imagine. Like nobody is like, for every minute they are receiving money from the universe. So you have to see successful people and then how much money they have, and then your mind should not be like limited with, oh, I deserve only like $10,000, I deserve only like $20,000, I deserve only like $30,000. So what from these people that we have to the richest of the richest, what we have to learn is like, you can have desire for money, that's not a wrong thing. Okay, because you're not expecting, you are going to work, you're going to find a job for yourself, and you're going to put your 100%, you're going to work every day from 9 to 5 or whatever business, you're going to spend a lot of time, and you're investing your life like peak period, and then you're doing all of things to be successful, right? That's not at all wrong. And you need to have desire for money, because otherwise you cannot, like if you do everything for free and then you don't cherish money and all, it's never going to come to you. You have to have the desire. Do you think these people like did a charity and then they got this much money? No. Charity is different from money desire. Money desire is, you should not feel guilty of like thinking about how much you are going to earn. You should never feel guilty of that. And you can write whatever amount, however you feel real. Okay, you can take whichever you are getting attracted to, you can print it, you can take a real check, make sure it's protected, and then you have to like make sure that you see that check throughout the day. Okay, and then you're just manifesting that I want this to be real. Okay, so every month I want this amount, this much of amount to be coming to my bank account, and you should feel happy whenever you see a check with your real name. Okay, that is there. Then the second technique is like you having cash in your like in your wallet. So you take like for example, you have like $20, um, have cash in your wallet, or like maybe it can be 100 rupees, however is your currency. uh, Take have cash in your wallet, and you should like touch and feel the dollars like throughout most of the day. For example, people having this digital currency, they don't feel and touch the money, right? So you need to like take money and then feel it, and then you're going to see that money, and then you're going to talk to the money, say that I deserve a lot of it. Okay, I really like you. You please come to my home. Okay, and then you're going to like really talk to the money because that's an energy, and the money doesn't know good people, bad people. Okay, if you like money a lot, it will come to you for sure. So you're going to just transfer it, like attract money to your bank account. So you talk to the money, you have money, you touch the money, and then feel it, and physically like you're going to touch it, pamper it, and then you're going to tell to the money that I really need you. Okay, I want you to in my life. You're most welcome in my bank account and in my life and my family. Everybody likes you, so please come. So you're going to touch, and then you're going to pamper the money. So why you want to do that is like mentally you're just getting stimulated whenever you see $20. Or whenever you see like 100 rupees or 1,000 rupees note, and you're going to touch it and you're going to talk to it. So like subconsciously, you're just like attracting a lot of it. You like it, right? You like it a lot. So you're throughout the day you're seeing it, every day you make it as a practice. You're just talking to it as if it's your best friend. You're just almost having it as a companion, and then you're having a very good relationship with money, and that's an energy flow. And automatically that money is energy. Money is just paper, we know that, but that is also energy. It comes to a lot of ways. You never know how it can come to you. A lot of ways it can surprise you totally. So you're going to have build a very good emotional um, like a relationship with money. You're not going to think like, yeah, I was poor throughout my childhood. We didn't have enough money. My mom was struggling. My dad was struggling. So when you are growing up in such like middle class family, your relationship with money is, oh, I don't want to spend it. I don't want to spend it. I don't want to give it to others. I don't want to. You are always in that lack mode. Always middle class people have that money. When they think about money, right? They're always in that lack of that mode. I don't have enough. I don't have enough for my next month. I cannot buy this product. I cannot um, 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 uh, get something for myself. I don't deserve a manicure or pedicure. It's very expensive. So you have that wrong relationship in your mind with money, that you feel money is always a lack. Like I don't have enough of it. I don't have enough of it. Instead, you need to have a very positive relationship with money, right? So you're going to talk to the money, and then you're going to like build that positive like energy flow with the money. So just to like, this is like for you in your mindset, just to remove that middle class mentality. Just like, for example, these people, they don't even know how much they're receiving every minute, right? They don't even know, they don't even care. What they care is like how um, important is their industry, or like for example, how important is their company. So if you see all these people, they don't care about how much they are receiving. What they care is how like Tesla is working every day, and what they care is about how SpaceX is working every day for Jeff, like how Amazon has to be going without any issues, and then they solve all the problem. Do you think that they don't have any problem? The moment they get up in the morning, they're going to receive a tons of emails saying that we had this issue, that issue, that issue, that issue, that issue. So because they are running large companies, right? Every day they are seeing problems. It's not that they are like very happily they're sitting in some resort and then they're receiving money. So they are solving problems. And the more they solve problems, they are getting money. So we need to develop the same mindset. So when you want more money, you will always like get more problems. You need to like solve a lot of things. If you're starting a business, then there you'll get into run into a situation where you need to like face a lot of unknown like situations, so deal with a lot of people, talk to like many people and solve problems. When you're getting into a company, you don't know stuff, but you have to manage that somehow, that work environment. You have to like manage your manager, your colleagues, and then you have to learn, you have to upgrade your own skills. These are like very stressful situations, but they also like deal with a lot of stressful situations. And the more the problem they solve in a very healthy way, the more money they get. So I'm not asking you to dream to become like the world's largest person. What we are going to dream is like, you want an ideal job for yourself. You want something more income. You want a stable income for yourself. You need to have that mentality that, yes, I mean, I'm educated. I've done my bachelor's. I've done my master's, and I'm searching for a job. And I'm smart. I can read anything. I can learn a lot of things. But where is my job interview? Why am I not getting the right job interview? Why nobody is like viewing my resume? Why the right people is not interviewing me? So you have to attract that job, like to just to get the job interview, for you to receive the money, right? How are you going to receive the money if you don't get the job interview? How are you going to like receive money if you don't have like proper mentor in your life? How are you going to receive money if you don't have like that dream for yourself to be successful? So for you to get the right job interview, for your resume to be shortlisted, for you to have that nice company, like nice people around you who can like refer you. For example, most of my students, right, get the job by referral program. You won't believe it, about like 80% of them get their job by referral program. So like, who is going to refer you? Your friends, or maybe your like previous employer, like your manager, like someone has to refer you, right? Why your friend is getting that referral but you don't have anybody? How are you going to have a network for yourself in order for you to receive that money? So networking, you getting the right job, you getting lucky, you getting very easiest interview. Like nobody is like throwing you a bunch of like very hard technical questions. It's going to be a very smooth interview, just 1 or 2 rounds, and you get hired. How are you going to attract that situation in your life when always like your mindset is like, my job interview is going to be very hard. I'm going to, they're going to ask me a bunch of questions which I don't know. And then what will I do if I enter into a job market where there's a lot of things they ask me to do? I don't know any basics. I don't know how to write a document. I don't know like how to like write queries. I don't know how, I've never worked in as a BA. I've never worked as a data analyst. I've never worked in IT. And now I want to get into IT. So you like getting into an industry and you don't have any experience, but you want everything to be easy, right? How come, how are we going to attract that situation? In order for the universe to give you these job opportunities, give you the right people in your life, to like you becoming lucky, okay, that luck factor is very crucial for you to become successful. In order for that, you need to be very positive, right? Emotionally, you need to be very positive, you need to be very hopeful. So how are we going to like draw that luck? So you need to have, first of all, with the money, you need to have a very positive relationship. Any doubts on that, on like money technique, how to be positive with cash?
No, ma'am.
Sangeeta, is this helpful for you?
This is helpful, but still, like how to control the negative thoughts. Like if I feel positive also one day, next after 1 or 2 hour, I feel like no, I don't deserve it. The interview will be more difficult. I won't be able to crack it. This kind of thoughts comes to my mind. So
Okay, so like when you're having self doubts because you faced a lot of rejection,
yes, ma'am.
how
A
many
lot of
interviews did you face?
more than 15.
Okay, what are the questions they asked you that you didn't answer? Like, just give me an example. Like some
They
of the
asked like they asked me to write some SQL queries. I like scattered there, like I couldn't solve that.
okay, this
And
is for data analyst job, right?
no, it was
Mm.
for business analyst role
Okay.
only.
Okay, so you went for a business analyst role, but they asked you to do, right? Okay, did they tell you in the JD that they need SQL, someone who needs SQL?
uh yeah, I can share that JD with you. Like it was long ago, but that was the moment, like they gave me one, like to solve in front of them, and I couldn't do it. Like
Mm.
that time I was learning, so in
Okay,
that
so technical question, unable to answer technical questions, right?
moment,
SQL questions. And then
yeah,
any other question?
uh, like when I never worked on like a fresh project, so I don't really didn't know how to write proper BRD
Mm.
and stuff. So that time also I was like lacking, and that interview like broke my all
Confidence.
uh, confidence
Confidence,
in
but whatever you built up
everything.
slowly, everything. How many people interviewed you?
There were 4 people.
Four people. Okay, four people against you. That's a lot.
A
Okay,
lot.
four
Like,
people versus you, one. And then
yeah.
what kind of questions they asked about the BRD?
I don't remember actually, ma'am. Like I have somewhere written it down to prepare myself, but right now I don't remember.
Mm. So, what do you think that from your side was the mistake that you attended? Is it because you know that SQL, you didn't know SQL, right?
I knew it, but it was like some lengthy, and they are like asked. I was disturbed also,
Mm,
and they were asking cross questioning me,
mm,
so I didn't feel comfortable like that time. Like
Okay,
wanted to get out of it.
okay. So, what about the other interviews? Like, what were the questions you were unable to answer? Do you know?
Ma'am, it was like long ago. It not even like 3 4 months back. I
Mm,
don't fully recall. Like I have notes.
mm.
I prepare. I watch your videos and write it down somewhere. But right now I'm not able to recall.
Okay. So, all this like interview rejections, right? It has created trauma for you.
Right.
It's like, oh, I'm unable to do anything. A bunch of people. So it's like making you feel like, anyway, I'm not going to clear the interview, right? Because of this rejections, you're having self doubts.
Yes, ma'am.
So when will I have that ideal call where it's going to be easy? Because right now it's not easy, right? Four people asking you like so many technical questions, asking you to write like what did you do in a BRD, all that. It's a lot. I know. I totally understand. But how are we going to change the situation? You want to get into a BA role, that's
Right.
for sure.
Yeah.
But then how are you going to like change the situation? Because there are a lot of things that you may have to learn from your side. What are the steps that you're going to take? Because self
Uh,
doubts will be like coming. It will be coming. You can never stop unless you see, unless you land in a job and then you learn everything and then you prove to your managers and then manager is like, yes, Sangeeta is the best employee of this month. Until that point, you're going to have self doubts,
right.
right?
Like
So first, like in order for you to feel confident practically, so first of all, you need to get hired. You need to go to a right team. Then you need to prove yourself. Then like one day manager is like, yes, she's a very good candidate. We're very lucky to have her in our team. She's the best employee of the month. They're going to give you something. Only then your mind is going to accept that you are okay. I have proved something. Now I feel I have maybe not a lot of the self-doubts, maybe less of it. Until then, how are you going to manage your mind? Until then, like it's a lot of steps, right? So first you're going to get the interview, clear it, then you're going to like perform after you get the actual job. Then everybody has to agree. That's external environment. A lot of people have to agree as she's a very good candidate. Then they like give you recognition. So this one, let's take that takes about 6 to 1 year. Until then, how are we going to manage our mind?
Don't know, ma'am.
Yes,
Negative
you
thought,
have to manage because you have to cross that phase. Like nobody can manage it for you, right?
right?
See,
Right.
nobody can manage it for you. You're talking, you're dealing with your own mind. You are like literally fighting with your mind on like whether I'm capable. Every time you think you are capable, your mind voice is like you don't deserve it. No, you just failed in that interview. Why do you think you're capable? So it's just going to, it's nobody's going to bring you down. It's just your mind is going to bring you down, right? So this self-doubts will keep coming, but you have to understand that the more you give importance to the self-doubt, you're going to become more like you're going to even get even more depressed, you're going to have even more negative feelings, you're going to feel like a failure. How can I remove self doubts? So you have to have that belief, yes, I deserve success. I'm doing my whatever I can do, I'm doing it. I'm watching videos, I'm preparing for the interview, I'm doing from my side. What can I do more than this? I'm preparing, I'm just studying, I'm taking notes, I'm preparing myself. And then yes, you have to believe in yourself, Sangeeta. Yes, one day the interview is going to be easy, and then I'm going to crack it. I'm going to get a right job. So you have to have that belief. Self doubts, yes, it will come, but how are you going to overcome that self doubt? And if you don't overcome, how will your life progress then? So we are going to like be in that self doubt for next 3 to 4 years, and there is no progress. Everybody around us, they are progressing, but I'm not progressing. My life is not progressing. My friends' life, everybody is progressed. They are all settled now. But how am I going to progress in my life if I'm keep having the self doubts? So you have to believe in yourself, and then you can take like one step at a time. If I don't know SQL, okay, now I have to learn it thoroughly. If I don't know how to write a BRD, now I'm going to like learn it. For next 7 days, I'm going to write and learn about how to write a BRD step by step process. The maximum what you can learn, you can learn. And because you don't have that experience as a BA, that's even more a blockage because you don't have experience as a BA, but you're trying to get into a BA role, and you're going to like get into a very big service based company, Fortune 400 companies, where the people asking you are like really experienced people. So they are like always like for them interview is like a game, time pass, because they're already they're having a job. Now they get bunch of like let's say 10 people for interview. Their mindset is okay, today we're going to have a nice time because from morning from 8 to 5 we are going to like throw a bunch of questions at all these people. They never know how much it can affect your mindset. You're saying right like my mind shattered. I mean from that interview mind shattered. Those four people don't care about it, whether they're shattering your confidence, how much it's impacting your life. They don't care. For you, for them, you are just another candidate. If not you, they'll hire someone else. So you cannot take that seriously. You cannot take any of that seriously because they won't even remember your name. 10 people today. uh, Number one is John, number two is Pradeepa, number three is Sangeeta, number four is a different person, number five is a different person. So for them, like whoever performs best, they're going to hire and go, and then they're going to move forward. They're going not even going to think about your name. Whereas for you, that one interview is going to haunt you for the next like 3 weeks or months, and then you're going to like so much doubts like why I didn't answer this question, why they embarrassed me, why okay I actually prepared a lot, but they're asking me so much questions which I don't know. So from me, like as a career coach, what I will tell you is you should never take interviews to like personally. you have to forget it, that immediately when the interview is over, you write it down. If they say you're hired, okay, good. If they say like they give you feedback you're not hired, okay, good. That's even better. Like write it down. What are the questions I didn't answer? How I have to improve? Just focus on the learning. Emotionally, please don't get attached to the interview process, because the more you get attached to the interview process, your mind is going to tell like you don't deserve this job, and it's going to restrict you to like being in the same job comfortable. It's not, there is no growth if you're having all the self doubts and all. So you have to believe in yourself, and then you have to like understand that in order for me to cross this phase, how can I improve myself? And you should never feel bad when they reject you. Okay, so if they reject it, it's good. Okay, it's up to, that's totally fine. Take a list of questions that you are unable to answer, and then you are going to like work on that, and you're going to keep attending interview again and again and again. You attended 50, attend 150. After 150 of the interview, you will be, there'll be improvement. You'll be able to handle a lot of questions, at least 90% of the questions. So don't restrict in like taking interviews. Attend more of it, so that that fear is gone. So maybe one, there'll be like one final interview, that people will be like all, there'll be another set of 4 people who will say that Sangeeta is a very good candidate, we are hiring her. So do not like after attending like 15, 30 interviews, don't like restrict like, oh, I don't deserve this, I don't anything. Don't have that fear. Instead, you have to attend more, prepare well, and then for the next interview you have to even more, like you have to answer, just you have to like track the progress in every interview, how you answer, how confident you feel. Okay, I'm answering better, my flow is better, my communication is better than the previous interview. And don't focus on the how the interview went, on the embarrassment. Just focus on your career goal. I have to become a BA, I have to get into a very nice job, my family is important, my happiness is important. That's the fourth thing you're going to focus on. Don't focus on the interviewer, their perspectives. I mean, they got lucky. Okay, they are already having a job. One, but you also will be lucky and you will get a job as well. So that's the mindset you're going to develop. The power of belief is no one is going to believe you until you get the job and then you get the award. Your parents also might not believe you. Okay, so because you have to believe in yourself. I can do this and it's not hard. I will do it. I will get it. So you have to believe in yourself. Then you write it down like who can help you to achieve your success. Okay. If your friend, do you have a friend, someone who can help you? Or it can be a parent, or it can be a mentor, coach, anybody who needs like throughout this journey until you crack the job, right? You need someone to tell you like it's okay, it's fine, it's fine, that's okay. And it can be anybody, it can be a friend, it can be a spouse. You need at least one person to support you. You have to identify that person. Okay, my friend, I can call her and then like I can tell you know how bad that interview went, and I felt like a dumb. And you need to talk to a person and then let that feelings away. Otherwise, if you're keeping to yourself and you don't have anybody to share and all, it will build up in your mind. So you need to identify that one person whom you can talk to, and then like after the interview, like let's say that interview didn't go well, you need to find one person in your life that you can share those moments. You may feel embarrassed, but you have to share with someone and then dilute that feeling immediately. Okay, Sangeeta.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then see negative emotions. Like, what are the other negative emotions you have? Self doubts. Apart from that, what are the other negative emotions you have?
My health wise also, I feel little negative.
Okay, so like from your side, okay, that's very unfortunate. Your accident happened, but like, what from your side? What are you doing now to make it right?
Uh, like I have to do exercise and all, but I don't get much time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing making progress. So
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Like it's not in my hand, also in anybody's hand. So
Mm. Yeah, but you're taking it like one step at a time, right? You're doing it slowly.
Yeah, baby steps.
Okay, like what can motivate you to do that?
There was one girl like I saw one day I saw one reel like one girl was running in Olympics. That girl has no leg, one
Mm,
leg
mm.
in one leg. So that motivated me a lot. Like
When you
if
see such videos, you're getting motivated.
you're motivated, like if that person can do it, like I have still my legs,
Mm,
so I can do it.
yes. So so what demotivates you? If I maybe let's take in the opposite way. If I watch this reel, I'm getting really frustrated. Like, what are those kind of reels?
Not reels, like in my daily life I'm not able to sit on the ground. I'm not able to do normal stuff. I'm not able to hold one glass, do
Mm,
my brush, like daily routine also it's difficult for me. So that demotivate me a lot, like why I'm frustrated, or frustration also comes with that.
mm, mm, mm.
I'm not able to do it.
Okay, so like you take help of your family member?
Not entirely, but yeah, sometimes.
Okay. So I think like first is like Sangeeta, we need to like for you personally, I feel that you need to get a job that where you have to go to office at least couple of days. What do you think?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, very necessary. Even I wanted, like, I want to get out, like, dress up,
Mm,
go to office, meet people, talk to them,
mm,
have fun. I really want
yes.
to.
So I think that will motivate you, right? You getting dressed up and then going to office for a job. Okay. So I think see the more you are inside in a house and inside a room, I think that is we can make only less changes, right? You need to like move out and then make sure that you go. Are you trying to go out for a walk or something every day?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so you have that facility, right, in
Yeah.
around you, so you
Yeah.
can go for a walk. What about shopping?
No, it's been years I didn't go for shopping.
Okay. Can you go? Can
I
someone
can,
take you
yeah, I have to go with someone. Like, I can't go on my own.
on your own? Okay, at least weekly once, and can someone take you for shopping?
Yeah, they can, but ma'am, there is one trauma also. Like whenever I get into car or any rickshaw, I feel like scared because of the incident.
Mm.
So that thing also there, that trauma.
But see, but we have to remove that trauma, right, Sangeeta?
Yeah,
You cannot be in the same panic mode forever, right? You have to like overcome that feeling.
correct, ma'am.
Can you do shopping a
Yes,
weekly? Can you
yes,
do that for me?
yeah,
Okay, so shop something. Okay, I don't want you to like shop a lot. At least
yeah,
like something, whatever you like. Okay, jewelry, within your budget, weekly
yeah.
once. Okay, try to make an effort. Okay, call someone, a family member. Make sure that you get into an auto, and that's totally fine. Whatever you're feeling is totally fine. Okay, it's totally normal for you to get panicked for the first time you go, but you have to make this a ritual. The more often you go outside, and especially when you see uh, shops for you to shop, right? When you are like seeing various items, touching various things, and then shopping, that can like trigger a happy moment for you. Okay. So I okay, the call got disconnected because of time limit. Sorry about that. Okay. I think yes, Sangeeta. So Sangeeta, I want you to take an effort to go outside frequently, and then so can do shopping. What are the other things that make you happy? Anything like you want to eat in a certain place?
Mm, yeah, maybe good restaurant, some cafe. Yeah.
Cafe, right? Like you have any particular item that you want to eat, your favorite?
Uh, like I want to explore, like that's for sure. Like
Mm.
I'm not sure what particular.
Particular item. Okay, so now you have to, what you're going to do is your assignment. What I'm telling is take take baby steps, right? So first you do shopping, go to some of your favorite shops, then shop something for you, and then you have to make sure that, oh, I've done shopping, I went, like I'm going outside, I'm totally fine going in a rickshaw or an auto, I'm able to take baby steps and walk to the shop, then I'm able to buy something and bring it back. So that's one experience that you have to do very regularly. Make sure that it's not going out of your budget, but have save some budget, within that budget do some shopping. Then you're going to like go to your favorite restaurant and then have something that you like, and make this as a habit. Okay, weekly once, I'm going to go to this particular restaurant, I'm going to have something that I like. And now it's going to be summer, right? So it's going to be that you'll get a lot of food items in basically in India. That's like, that's I'm sure. So which place are you from? You said Pune.
Yeah, Pune, and for my medical purpose, I go to Chennai and stay there.
Oh, Chennai. Okay, I'm basically from Chennai.
Was there, like I was admitted in Apollo Chennai for a month.
Okay, okay. In like Greens
Dreams,
Road.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
dreams. Yeah.
Okay, yes, I am from Chennai, so I'm very familiar with Chennai. Chennai has a lot of good restaurants, and I've
Okay.
been in Nashik too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I used to I worked in Nashik before I came to the US. So I'm very familiar with Pune Airport, and then from Pune Airport, I have to like go to Nasik, and my driver is always like with my name, like when my company gives the car and everything. So my driver has that name board. He'll stand there. I don't know Hindi, and then like we communicate in like in sign languages and basic broken English, and then he takes me through Nasik. So and then one of the best views that I had road trip is like from Pune to Nasik. You have all this like
Mhm.
vineyards and all, right?
Right. Yeah,
Wine, a lot
right.
of grapes, and then and I stayed. I had a wonderful time in Nasik.
Yeah.
Nasik is a place where actually like my engagement happened. I mean, my while I was in Nasik, that's my last my workplace in India. Then I got married and came to the
There is,
US. So I had wonderful memories in Pune and Nasik.
yeah. The Sula is famous. Sula is there.
Yes, yes. And then, I mean, it's a wonderful. I don't know how expensive now it is. Those times it is very cheap there, living in Nasik and all. Very cheap. And then
It's
good
becoming
people.
very expensive in Pune also.
I like Pune also. And I went to Shirdi, I went to Trimbakeshwar temple and all. It's all nearby, right? So I went
Yeah.
all of that. So I had
Mm.
wonderful memories there. So you coming to Chennai, I know you may, you can. So are you still going to Chennai every month or once in a while?
Yeah, months, every 3 to 4 months. Yeah, I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can recommend you some of the shops that is nearby Apollo, and then you can go try, take a look, and there is a lot of items that you can shop. There are wonderful like shopping areas in Chennai too. I can recommend it. You can explore. It's not so don't have that bad feeling. If you're going for Chennai, it's only for my checkup. Okay, so just find good restaurants in Chennai, which is nearby to your hospital, and then
Mm.
have some things like very very um, unique to Chennai, right? So you will get some items very unique to Chennai. So enjoy that. So the process that you have, like every 3 months, I'm going to a hospital, just change that and then think like, okay, there is a way for me to explore Chennai. So I'm going to do shopping in Chennai and I'm going to eat something that is very unique to Chennai and then like create positive memories with that every visit.
Like I have very positive moment in Chennai because my doctor is very nice person. He is like the god.
Mm.
He always motivates me. Like, why you are like this? Do your work. Go out.
Mm-hmm. Apollo
He's a very,
doctors?
yeah.
Okay,
He's a
okay.
very famous doctor, but I don't want to take name here. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So build a positive relationship with that visit every time to Chennai, also every week. And then so you have to increase that habit, okay, of you like stepping out. Don't please be in the same room. So you have to, the more you go outside and see people and view, see all, especially for girls, you see all this like shops and everything and buy all whatever you need. The more you go and explore, you'll feel more happy. And then you're going to like remove all this trauma slowly from your mind. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do that. So habits are very important. So that's what I'm saying. When you say habit, when we say ritual, so I can keep talking and giving you advice, but for you will be the one who has to take that initiative, explore, and then change your environment, your mindset. And then like one day you'll be like, oh, I cannot be like this. I have to change the way I think. And then I mean, everybody goes through something traumatic, Sangeeta. Okay, everybody in their life. There is no easy life. Nobody has easy life. Everybody have their own share of problems. It's just like for some people it's too much, unable to handle. But I will tell you, like every single person in this world has problems every day. It can be anything. It can be a situation. It can be emotional problems, physical problems. It can be diseases, problems, and with family problems, in job problems, in environment problem, with visa problem, with a lot of things, money. Like not every single person in this world has problems. So, but how are we going to overcome that? And I mean, it takes a lot of effort from your side, from whatever you are saying, right? You've gone through a lot, and for you it's very difficult. I totally understand it, but you have to like slowly come out of that phase. So you have to have some habits, and you have to identify people whom you can be with, you can share something with, and so that you have like good friends that you can speak to them, talk to them anything about your feelings, who can make you happy. And then you have to like have a set of at least two friends. Okay, and then like that is very important, at least two friends in your life whom you can share everything. So this is how you have to like giving you steps to navigate emotions. So you cannot do everything by yourself. That's for sure. You need that support. It can be a mentor, it can be a parent, or at least a couple of friends who has to make you feel good. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is like when it comes to this money techniques. I've told you how to develop a positive relationship with money. So you have to view it every day, touch it every day, see it every day, and then write the check. That also you're going to see it, and then that is very, very important. You touching the money, seeing the check and all under your name. Then it comes to next technique called as scripting technique. So scripting is nothing but you're going to take a notepad and a pen, and then you're going to write, like for example, thank you universe for giving me. Thank you so much. So this is just an example. So you're going to write it in present tense. Thank you. Thank you, universe. You're not even like telling I want it. You're just thanking the universe. Thank you for giving me. Thank you for giving me a job as a BA in this so and so company. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me a very good spouse. Thank you so much. So you're just thanking the universe. So you're just already thanking the universe. It has already happened to me. So thank you so much. So you're not in the deprivation mode of I want, I want. So do not say I want. If you the more you say I want this, then it is not going to happen. So always in manifestation, you want to make it as if you already got it. I got it. Okay. And it needs to be in present. Okay. So thank you for giving me right now. Thank you. And whatever it is, it can be any desire. So you're going to like thank the universe. So this is a format. And you can write it, for example, this method 369 means you're going to write 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night. This is one way of writing it. Then you have 555 method, 5 times in the morning, 5 times at night, and 5 times in the afternoon. Okay. So this is like whichever method, whichever suits you. It depends upon your schedule, and then however you want to do it. So 7 means 7 times in the morning. So the same thing you have like 999 method. So 9 times in the morning, 9 times in the afternoon. So you're just telling your brain again and again and again, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for giving me. Thank you for giving me a good job. Thank you for giving me a good spouse. Thank you for giving me good kids. Thank you for giving me a very big home. Thank you for giving me the ideal job in this position. This is what I wanted. Thank you so much. I've already achieved it. I'm very super successful. So you're just like, not only you're telling the universe, you're telling to yourself that I've already achieved it, already achieved it. There is a lot of difference between you wanting it and you thinking like you already have it. You're very good, you're very positive. Why we are doing it in present tense, why we are thanking as if it is already done? Because your mind doesn't know whether it is real or not. You keep telling this is real, real, real. Your mind cannot differentiate whether it's real or not. Yeah, but somewhere your mind is like, oh, that's not true. You didn't get that. Why are you like thanking me? But after slowly, after a couple of days, after a week, after 20 days, you'll be so much used to like seeing this automatically. So thank you so much. Thank you for all that you've given. And gratitude is very important. Right now, what do I have? Yes, I have a phone, I have my laptop, I have my TV, I have my parents, I have everything. I have food, I have my dresses, I have my car. Whatever right now you have to be grateful for that too. Because there are a lot of people who don't have that, right? So whatever existing, whatever I have, I'm grateful for that. Same way I'm grateful for whatever the universe is giving me also. This is what I want in my mind. I want it, but I'm already thankful because I'm going to receive it. So you have to be grateful for grateful for whatever right now, whatever you have. It can be anything, small things. You need to be grateful for it, whatever you have right now. That's very crucial. And then you're going to like manifest on um, thanking, like writing in present tense that whatever you, it can be a desire, but you're already thinking you already have it. So it's up to you. It depends upon the schedule. You can have it, you can do it. You can pick one of the methods and then you can start doing it. And one thing is, don't write as if this is homework. So don't take a pen and paper and then like as if you're writing that kids homework, right? So okay, let me write 5 times in the morning, 5 times. It doesn't work like that. You have to do with feelings. So I'm really thanking the universe. Thank you for giving me all of this. So when you write something, um, it's when you write something, it means it's you already got it. So understand, legal documents are the only documents in the world that is being, in any case it will be useful. For example, you buying a house. How do you know that it is your house? You're doing some registration. Someone is typing something on the paper and then they're telling it's yours. You give cash, you transfer the money, but what is the proof that this house is your house? There needs to be a legal document. What are they doing in that? They're writing, right? So writing is something legal. When you write something means that's like totally accepted and right, it's legal. Okay, in today's world, if you have something for yourself, for example, you buy a car, how do you know that's your, you'll do registration and have your document for yourself. So documentation, when you write something and when you view it, means it's yours. Okay, tomorrow if there's someone is suing you, if you go to a court, they're going to ask you like, can you give me a proof? Do you have something in writing? Right? So writing is very crucial for manifestation. Do not underestimate like writing or scripts and all. So you writing in paper, thank you so much for giving all that, means you're already like telling to the universe that it happened to me. It's something like legal proof. You've already done it. So but with this needs to be with feelings. You have to understand that it's not like homework. Don't tell me that you are like writing with a lot of stress. If you're writing with a lot of stress, then it's not going to be useful. You have to write with like positiveness. When you write that, you need to feel very happy. So pick a spot and then happy spot, start writing. And do not show that notebook to anybody. People think, they may think that you're crazy, and also don't show that to anybody. Have this as a private practice, but have this as a routine in your day. And however it is, for example, you don't have time for this, then you can do maybe in the morning or like how, but we are going to like keep telling to your brain again and again and again that thank you, Thank you for all that you've given me. Thank you for me being born as a human in this world. Thank you for giving me all this, a good home, good parents, and then me being educated and all that. I've crossed all these phases of my life, but I want to be even more successful. So you have to be grateful, right? So that's also that grateful feeling is very, very important for universe. Then you need to like start writing in present tense. Any doubts on scripting? Any doubts on like how to write, the format, or how long we should write, why should we write? Anybody
No.
has any? Okay. Others, what about Banu? You have any doubts on scripting?
No, Pradeepa, actually, I'm following the scripting. You remember one day you posted on the shorts, YouTube shorts, how to start the scripting and how to write in the present tense. That
Mm-hmm.
I'm following the technique.
You're following that. Do you see
Yes,
any
yes.
improvement in your mood?
Uh, Actually, it depends on the because I'm working in one of the daycare. It depends on the other colleagues, kind of thing, the how we behave. How I think that I need to stay positive. They
Okay.
sometimes make me feel go crazy days, but still, I'm not feeling that like low kind of thing. Keep going forward. I'm not
Mm,
like okay, that's it's a
mm,
part of a day. That's what I feel,
mm.
and I keep going forward.
Okay, good,
Yeah,
good, good.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but see, when you write down that one, so when you write down, right,
Mm-hmm.
um, don't bring all these external factors. Like you said, like you, especially being a wife and everything, and mom and everything, you'll have a lot of disturbances. Your kids crying, and they are sick, and then your husband is also like, I'm hungry. Like a lot of things can go on. We can spoil your mood.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
you have to
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's even more difficult for how for the
Yeah, yeah.
like women who are taking like that there are 1,000 items that you have to take care in
Yes,
a
yes, yes.
family, right? So it's very difficult for
Mm-hmm.
you to be very grateful, but you have to
Mm-hmm.
find that quiet time. So mostly I tell
Mm-hmm.
like people early in the morning, like before even everybody gets up.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you have to have maybe a coffee and then
Mm-hmm.
start writing. That's what I do. So we like
Mm-hmm.
5 o'clock, 5:30 before my kids get
Even
up,
I
right?
do the same, Pradipam. I wake up at 5 o'clock. I sit for quite for some time for me, and I'll do some meditation for quick 5 minutes. It gives me like so much relief after I do that,
Mm,
and that it's going to take carry forward the whole day.
the whole
But
day of
sometimes the crazy time is going to pop up in my brain. Then it's when like no, 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 no. This morning I was doing the meditation. No, I should not do that. That's okay. It's part of a day. Yeah,
mm,
that's
mm,
the
mm.
reason I keep going forward. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes,
I
good, good.
used to follow the technique, the one which you share, but on and off, I'm getting distracted of writing it because the same time I could not stick it still.
Mm,
Morning and night I can stick the certain time, but afternoon it's like impossible. During my break time only I can use that.
mm,
My break time some days it goes messy. One day I'll
mm,
go some. I'm not stick to the particular time for the break. Yeah.
mm,
Hmm.
mm. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
See, the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
point is not like, it's not that if you have to write it and then only then you
Hmm.
get it. No, the whole point is you telling your brain that
Yes. Yes.
it
Yes.
has already happened. I'm just
Hmm.
thanking it. You're just like subconsciously you're manifesting. You're telling yourself, your mind that I really
Hmm.
want this.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know, like
Yes.
how hard I'm writing this. I really
Yeah. Yeah.
want this.
Yes, yes, yes. But this manifestation technique really helped me, Miss Pradipam. Why? Because I have attended, because I don't have any experience. I got a career back of almost 10 years.
Mm,
I got my work authorization. I was like looking for a lot of the job. I was
mm,
thinking some or the other job I need to stick to it. So I was going to the schools, giving interviews. They didn't hire me.
mm,
For two interviews, they didn't even hire me. I was writing for the manifestation technique for almost 21 days in the present tense. You
mm.
remember the third interview, I cracked it.
Oh, really? Oh,
They
wow. Mm,
didn't even interview much. She is from India. Though she is from India, she got settled back long back in USA
mm,
because of his son health issue. But
mm,
still, she didn't consider that I'm an Indian kind of thing. But I don't know. Somehow she picked me, and
mm,
I was like working. in the daycare. I don't have any experience, but still she picked me and she was considering my profile. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. So,
Hmm.
so you had that 10 years of break, and now you have zero experience, and then you've been attending a few interviews, you got rejected. Then you practice this technique for 21 days. Then you get a
Yes,
lucky
yes.
interview.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, then
Even I
did so
feel
she
the
didn't ask
same.
you anything?
She was asking, where are you from? India. Then that's it. Do you
That's
have
it?
any
Okay.
do you have any experience prior to that? I said I know. So she
Mm,
was immediately asking because I need to work in a daycare. She was
mm,
asking, do you have kids? I said
mm,
yes, I have two kids.
mm,
Then she was asking how old are they?
mm,
And because we are from same city,
mm,
Hyderabad,
mm,
and that's when maybe she's impressed or no. But
mm,
initially she was the one who
mm,
was judging me one day. You don't
mm,
know anything and
mm,
you are not living like a as if you're not feeling like a home. That's when she judged me one day.
mm.
And now she keep moving me here and there that you are doing a great job and all, and she's appreciating. And I was
Up.
like, okay, fine,
Oh,
thank
okay.
you. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
So you practice for 21 days, right? Consistently,
Yes, 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 yeah, yeah. I
and
was
you are able
practicing
to
each and
easily
every
achieve.
day. I used to write, but only one time I used to write. But 21 days I followed the same technique.
See, that's
Whenever
what
I
I
used
say,
to go for
people.
an interviews, I
Mm,
used to leave that moment that morning what I was returning in the present tense. I
mm,
used to leave that moment that okay, yeah,
mm,
though they rejected two of them, it made me feel low, but
mm,
that I was like keep going forward. That's okay because I don't have much experience
mm,
and I cannot expect on a single interview I need to crack and all. That's what I felt.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
That's great. Yeah.
Thank you,
So
thank
see, the
you.
same thing. Now you want to like get into IT, right? That's your ideal job. That's what you're thinking.
Yes, yes. Mine is like I need to get into, but I need to stick to some other time, and I need to keep brushing up my skills. That's when I need. At the end of the day, my dream is like getting into like
IT.
IT job only. No more this. Yeah, yeah.
You want to get to
Because
become a.
it's like a matter. Because I don't want to sit idle.
Mm,
So that's when I want to start some or the other thing. Yeah.
okay,
Mm.
good, good. Oh, okay, good. See, the same thing. No, you did for 21 days. So
Yes,
now
yes,
what you
that's
do,
correct.
like you have to be very specific format. You're going to thank you, universe, for giving me a senior business analyst job in
Uh-huh.
TCS.
Mm-hmm.
And then thank you for giving me like $15,000 paycheck every month. Very specific details. Okay, don't give any generic format. When you write down, right? Write down very specifically. Thank you, universe, for giving me a senior business analyst job in TCS. Thank you very much for giving me $15,000 as paycheck in my bank account. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. So, very specifically, like the position, the company's name, and the amount. Okay, that's how you are going to write. If you want like specific, you're just manifesting for a specific job role, you just write that again and again and again. So good that you're able to. So this is like reconfirming, right? These techniques do work on a psychological level. These techniques do work. And so when you make it as a habit, definitely it is going to like bring luck to you. Like you said, that interviewer didn't ask anything. She just asked one question, and then she's like, maybe she, from her side, she wants to like employ someone immediately. That's why there are like no interview. I mean, basically, that's not even an interview. She just asked you like, where are you from? Do you have kids? Are you able to manage? And then she gave you a job. Same way you will get it for IT too. Same way they can ask you like very basic questions. Tell me about your last project. Tell me about like what are the roles and responsibilities of a BA. Do you know documentation? Why do you want to? Why should we hire you? What are your strengths and weaknesses? You may get the easiest interview in the world. So you have to manifest for that. Okay. So keep writing the scripts. Scripts are wonderful. I like, to be frank, I usually like make this as like I made it as a habit. Okay, so morning like 5 to 5:30, that's my prime time. And then I have my coffee. Then I sit down in my comfortably in my chair, my favorite chair, and then I start writing. Like, thank you, universe, for giving me. Like, if you see my manifestation books, you'll be like, oh my god, this is so crazy. So thank you for giving me $1 million a month. Thank you for giving me this house. Thank you for giving me that. Then whatever I feel, like whatever I mean, my desire is, I'll write. And I don't even feel shy to just write it down because that's what I want. See, people here are billionaires. Why not me? People, right, are there. They are billionaires, right? See the women, how many women are there, how much they have billions of dollars. So why not me? I can be one of them. So there is nothing wrong in like having a desire and then working towards that goal. Why should I feel like bad for like desiring for money? There are existing people in the world who are very rich and capable of managing a large company. I can be one of them. So first thing is like, don't feel shy to write your desires. Don't like feel shy to like have a desire for money, for position, for being successful. Don't have that guilt. So you need to like write down it and then make sure that you have the desire, because if there is no desire, then you will never like see growth in your life. So if you're like restricting yourself, like I cannot do it, I'm like totally comfortable with this, then there is like no growth. Then you'll be like totally fine with your whatever you have it now, and there is no like progress also. So for you to have like progress in your job, in your relationship with your family, and then like your health and everything, please like thank the universe and then write like everything in present tense that you have already got it. Okay. Okay, good.
I
So
have one question.
mhm.
Yeah, so we are gonna pick one of the method, and how many days we have to do till we get the whatever we desire for?
Right,
Okay.
until it's manifested, you will be writing it, and don't feel as a pressure. Okay,
Yeah.
if you're starting to feel like stressed, then don't do it.
Mm.
Like for example, you write it down, it's just a habit. You should not have any expectation out of it. Like I'm
Oh,
writing, like after a month you'll be like, I'm writing it down, I'm not getting anything like that.
yeah.
You got it. So whenever you write it, you need to feel like very happy. So don't make this as very stressful for you.
Yes. Ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Okay, sounds good. So tomorrow is the last class, and we'll finish up with one more technique, water manifestation and pillow manifestation. And then, like, I'll tell you, like, for example, some of these are how to make this a habit. What can you do? So that tomorrow will be our last class.